Fans, exhale. Harrison Ford is not leaving Shrinking. After a Season 3 finale so emotionally complete it felt like a series goodbye, and weeks of internet speculation that the Indiana Jones icon might be exiting the show, creator Bill Lawrence has officially confirmed the news everyone was desperately hoping for. Ford is returning for Season 4, and Paul Rhodes is not disappearing. I would be insane not to find a way for Harrison Ford to be in the show in perpetuity, Lawrence told Deadline. He is not disappearing. Cue the standing ovation. The anxiety was understandable. Season 3 built toward what felt like a definitive farewell for Dr. Paul Rhodes. Through 9 episodes, Paul's Parkinson's disease advanced so significantly that he decided to retire from his therapy practice and leave Los Angeles entirely. Then came the gut punch finale. Paul flew back to California one last time to tell Jimmy, Jason Segel, exactly how much he means to him. A final nudge toward healing that felt, for all the world, like a closing chapter making things murkier. Lawrence himself took to social media calling Season 3's ending a finale of sorts, describing the upcoming season as risky, and signaling a creative reset that would introduce a completely fresh narrative. Fans understandably panicked. Was Paul gone for good? Was Shrinking becoming an entirely different show? The answer, it turns out, is both yes and no in the most exciting way possible. Here's where it gets fascinating. Lawrence confirmed that Season 4 will jump ahead a couple of years and tell a brand new story. Same beloved cast. Completely different chapter. I think people will feel when they come back to this show that it's a completely different story, Lawrence said at the Shrinking Paley Fest LA panel. The reason we agreed to do it was that we feel that the cast and characters of this show have enough stuff going on in their life that we are interested in seeing what a new story for these characters looks like. And those Easter eggs you may have missed in Season 3, they were deliberate. Apple TV renewed the show early enough that Lawrence and the writers hid hints throughout Season 3 about what's to come to S. Oh, how does a show built on a California found family dynamic work when its most magnetic character is now living across the country? That's the thrilling puzzle Lawrence is leaning into rather than running from. Part of the fun is if this 3-story arc ends and he's going to go try and be with his family in Connecticut, I'm fascinated, along with the writing staff, about what does that look like a couple of years from now, Lawrence said. Did it work? Is it hard? Does he miss people? Is he doing better? Is he doing worse? The Parkinson storyline is far from over, either. Lawrence promised that watching Ford play Paul remains an inspiration. Harrison's such an inspiring guy as a performer. We're going to make sure that it reads the same way. Interestingly, the show may already have planted the bridge. It's not an accident that Alice goes to school at Wesleyan University and that in the end of the finale, she's going by to have dinner at Paul's house, Lawrence teased. Alice attending college in Connecticut could organically tether the two coasts and give the Shrinking writers plenty of narrative runway. It's not just Ford. Returning for Season 4 are Jason Segel, Jimmy, Jessica Williams, Gabby, Lakeita Maxwell, Alice, Luke Tenney, Sean, Krista Miller, Liz, Michael Urie, Brian, and Ted McGinley, Derek, and the excitement doesn't stop there. Guest stars Jeff Daniels, Randy, and Kobe Smulders, Sophie, are also expected back, a detail that will thrill fans who watched Jimmy's emotional journey reach its turning point in the finale. The time jump means real-world change for everyone. Brian and Charlie's daughter will no longer be a baby. Liz and Derek will be grandparents, and Alice will be years into her college experience. Meanwhile, Gabby will be taking over Paul's practice to build a new crisis therapy clinic, while still carrying the trauma of losing her patient Maya to suicide in Season 3. Lawrence was emphatic that despite the creative reinvention, the soul of the show remains intact. People will still live where they live. This is still a found family show where people think they spend way too much time together. And people will still recognize sets and locations. My one hint would be that I don't think you can ever get away from where the show started, which is with Jason Segel and Harrison Ford, who both have very distinct things we know we have to service, he said. As for how long this ride continues, Lawrence made clear they're not treating Season 4 as the end. We aren't going into this next season feeling like it's the last one. There will always be material. And at Paley Fest LA, Ford himself settled it with the kind of effortless cool only he can deliver. The Hollywood legend called his work on Shrinking one of the most pleasurable experiences of my life. That's all we needed to hear. Shrinking Season 3 is now streaming in full on Apple TV+. Season 4 production is expected to begin later this year.